Have you been looking for the best channel to learn ICT? I have a solution for you. Look no more. This is the best platform for you. I'm going to teach you about ICT. You're going to start with the definition. What is ICT? Most people you'll find talking about ICT. What is ICT? ICT refers to information communication technology. Information communication technology. Now, what is the real definition of ICT? ICT refers to the infrastructure and components that enables modern computing. We are talking about the modern technology. When you talk about the modern technology, you're talking about the use of TikTok, the social media, the likes of TikTok, the likes of Facebook, the likes of Instagram, the likes of X, formerly it was known as Twitter, the use of YouTube, and so on. So the current technology, even right now, people are using AI, artificial intelligence, the likes of ChatGPT, and so on. People are relying more on robots. So the current technology, it falls under the ICT. So today, I'm going to highlight more on the current technology. Welcome back. Welcome. My name is Teacher Washy. And if you have not subscribed, kindly subscribe to our channel, because wherever we release a new video, you'll be the first one to get the notification. Thank you so much. Let's start. Let's dive into parts of the computer. Parts of the computer. Let's start with the introduction to ICT, and let's start by looking at the parts of a computer. Kindly, do you know the parts of a computer? Send me under the comment section, send me the parts of a computer. And don't forget to like, share, and comment. You are free to do that. So, a computer consists of several parts. Number one, we have the monitor. Another name for the monitor, it is known as the visual display unit. Visual display unit, VDU. Later, you are going to cover a lot. What is the monitor, the types of monitor. If I can highlight, we have several types of monitor. We have two types of monitor. We have monochrome and we have the color monitor. Monochrome means one color. Those are monitors which are black and white, one color. And we have monitors which are colors, the likes of TFT, thin film transistors, the like of LCD, liquid crystal display, the likes of EL, the likes of and many more. So monitor, another name for monitor, it is known as what? The visual display unit. Another part of a computer, it is the CPU. Many people talk about the CPU. CPU in full is Central Processing Unit. Central Processing Unit, not Central Police, not Central Place. It is Central Processing Unit. Now, the CPU, it is the brain of the computer. That is the brain of the computer. We're going to dive more on that. Even I'll show you the diagram of the system unit. So we're going to draw the diagram of a system unit. Stay tuned. Number 3, another part of a computer, it is the keyboard. The keyboard consists of letters, consists of numbers, and so on. Later we're going to dive into the types of keyboard keys, the likes of functional keys, the likes of alphabetical keys, alphanumerical keys, arrow keys, additional keys or navigational keys, and so on. So we're going to dive into it. We're going to look at it later, the types of keyboard keys. Then we have another part called the mouse. The mouse. The mouse, mostly it issues instructions, it issues commands. So those are the major parts of a computer: the monitor, the CPU, the mouse, and the keyboard. If you like, those are the hardware part of the computer, because a computer consists of the hardware, the software, and the user, the operator. Because without the user, without the operator, then the computer cannot operate on its own. Let's look at the terminologies used in a computer. What are some of the terminologies used in a computer? You're going to start with what is a computer. A computer, basically, it is an electronic device that processes data to generate information. It's an electronic device that processes data to generate information. There are many definitions towards it. But remember, it's an electronic. Why? It uses electricity. It relies more on electricity. That's why we say it's an electronic device. Another term is data. Data are raw facts that are meaningless to the user. Raw facts that are meaningless to the user. Raw facts, it means it has mistakes. It has not been edited. The mistakes have not been corrected. So when you talk about data, it has spelling, grammar mistakes. Another term, it is the information. What is information? Information is a processed data that is meaningful to the user. Processed data that is meaningful to the user. Now, when data has been converted to information, there is that manipulation, there is that conversion, that processing. So once data has been processed, then it becomes information. Another word, we say information is a processed data. Computer hardware basically is the physical or tangible component of a computer. Anything you can touch, anything you can feel, anything you can see in a computer, that is the computer hardware. If you like, in simple words, we are talking about the outside of a computer. Another part of a computer, it is the software. The opposite of hardware, it is the software. The software, basically, these are a set of instructions that enables the user and the computer to work together, to communicate, to share resources. So that communication between the hardware and the user, mostly they communicate through a certain integration. That's what we call the program, or if you like, the software. So software is also known as the program. So those are a set of instructions that enables the user and the computer hardware to communicate. Let's look at the third part of a computer. It is the user. The user, if you like another terms, the user is also known as the liveware or the operator. Because without the operator, computer cannot work on its own. So we need that the operator. You as the user, you are the operator.
If you have not subscribed, kindly subscribe and you'll be the first one to get notification once we release a new video. Thank you so much for watching Teacher Washy. Until next time, bye bye. Bye bye.